Hello guys, today we continue the series that I started yesterday on this channel, what's new in Laravel 9 and 10 for certain features. Today we're talking about Blade. Nothing significant was changed in the last few years, but a few minor improvements, or some of them may be major for you. I will show them in this video. So first, Pascal Ballier released a short syntax for Blade components in 2022 September in Laravel 9. So you can see the syntax before and after, and you can see how many reactions were on that particular pull request. And it was also kind of improved by another pull request by Perry van den Meer with self-closing components like this. Not sure if you were aware of this syntax. Next, I wanted to show you kind of a small feature, but it's related to another bigger feature. Did you know about Style Blade directive? It was released in Laravel 9, and if you want to add some inline styles quickly, you may do that based on some conditions. So, that font bold would be rendered only in case of active is true. It is similar to another directive called class, where you can assign class dynamically based on conditions, and I have a separate video about it and I will link that in the description below. The next feature I wanted to show you is kind of 3-in-1. So there are input attributes like read-only, disabled, or required, and sometimes they depend on some condition. So what do? If Blade directive, some condition, then show required or read-only or whatever. Now, since Laravel 9, there are specific Blade directive, so disabled and then condition true or false. So that was the first in this sequence, February 2022. Then another person added read-only. Here we don't have an example of the syntax, but it's the same, add read-only and then the conditions inside. And then the third, in July of the same year, was required. But by the way, if you don't know what is the difference between disabled and read-only, I found a great Stack Overflow post, of course Stack Overflow, where else? This is the explanation. Read-only and disabled are both disabled from editing, but read-only gets sent to the server in the form, and disabled does not get sent. In some cases, you may use one or another. And the final Blade improvement I wanted to show you, pretty recently in Laravel 10, Nuno Maduro, the official core team member, released a command we've been waiting for since basically Laravel 5 or Laravel 4, make view, which would generate that Blade file. Some of us maybe were expected to generate some scaffolding, but the tricky part here is that it's very individual what should be inside. Depending on your design, on your preferences, it may be very different. So Nuno didn't get there, so this command just generates a Blade file with empty div with just inspirational quote inside. So yeah, that's all I've noticed about Laravel Blade improvements since Laravel 9. Maybe you have noticed something else, something important for you personally maybe. Shoot any comments below. That's it for this time, and see you guys in other videos.